Hey there, it's JD from LearnGeek and Axonify, and I've got another fun example of how I've been using AI in my everyday work. Now, I know there's a lot of noise and questionable promises flying around related to the impact of AI on the workplace. So I'm always looking for practical stories that I can share to ground the whole story a bit. And this story actually comes from a webinar that I facilitated yesterday in partnership with Training Industry and Vyond. You see, Training Industry hosted a leader talk series with technology providers who are applying AI in various ways to transform content development in learning and development. And my team with Axonify decided to highlight how we've partnered with Vyond to help organizations customize our off the shelf content marketplace to meet their specific needs. We call it Content Studio, and we showed how we use the combination of ready to go videos and Vyond's AI tools to allow you to quickly transform content branding, environments, props, languages, captions, and just lots more. And it's a really unique offering in a space where off the shelf content is typically pretty meh, right? Because it's not quite you, even though off the shelf content is a critical part of a modern content strategy. So, as part of the setup, before we got into the live demonstration of Content Studio in action, I wanted to show a quick example of how AI is automating big chunks of the content development process. So, I asked my partner at Vyond to help me try something a little bit different. So, here's what we did we went and got my book, The Modern Learning Ecosystem, available right now at jdwroteabook.com. And I found a particular chapter in the book to use as source material for an AI generated video. And in this case, I picked chapter 9, which is about reinforcement strategy. And then I took the text out of the book and stripped away all of the narrative elements. So the some of the examples and some of the kind of storytelling bits and pieces, anything about Batman and Back to the Future. And I kept just the base information to make it easy for the AI to understand and to limit the duration of the video. And then my partner at Vyond fed about 4,000 characters from the chapter into their AI generation tool called Vyond Go. And they made a few quick selections, as you can see, regarding the video's layout, language, overall vibe, and the format of the video. It then took about 40 seconds to create the final animated explainer video based on this chapter of my book. And it did a really good job without the need for any extra edits. But don't take my word for it. Here is the video it created.
Are you tired of fire hosing employees with hours of training content? Reinforcement can help employees retain critical information after formal training is complete. Practice activities like reflection and simulation are easier to fit into the workflow. Reinforcement can make learning an embedded part of the work experience. Reinforcement can nudge employees towards specific job behaviors. It's a powerful way to help people apply behaviors that benefit themselves and the organization. Reinforcement can personalize learning for each user. Apps like Duolingo apply machine learning to adapt training for each user, so they're focused on the right topic and difficulty level at the right time. Reinforcement can radically improve learning and development measurement. Ongoing reinforcement gives learning and development the opportunity to measure changes in people's knowledge, skill, and behavior over time. Reinforcement strengthens the value of the original training. It ensures people retain and apply their knowledge, making it a valuable part of any learning solution.
So, what do you think? Pretty cool, right? It's also a great example of how AI is accelerating content development to get you most of the way there from the very beginning. So, how are you using AI to power your content strategy? Let me know in the comments below, and you can also find more examples of how I'm applying AI in my work, along with lots of additional resources to help you navigate all of the noise around this story at learngeek.ai. And otherwise, I'll see you next time, and be well, everybody. Bye now.